Back again, another episode of FUTV. The FU stands for us, because that's who it's for. It's for us, people. We got an entrepreneur, stand-up man, hungry man, as you can see.
Man.
A good guy. Introduce yourself to the people, bro.
Well, my name is Mark. Lil Mark, Mark Campbell in the business world. Part owner of Cream City, social eatery.
And that's what it is. Now, let's jump right into it. What made you want to get into this line of business?
Oh, you went right quick. Hold on. Take this. Let me get my jacket off me real quick. Let me get my jacket off. I really want to give you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Comfort. I don't want to be sitting here all looking all.
And you don't want to get no sauce on your jacket.
That's I'm definitely trying, because I'm definitely finna eat.
That's a nice jacket.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Get from my cousin, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the restaurant wasn't like the first thing I wanted to do. I wanted a bar. You know what I'm saying? Just because of I'm in the nightlife scene. I'm social, very social. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then who doesn't identify that? You know what I'm saying? The bar life is, you know what I'm saying, profitable.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To people who are social and people who are, you know what I'm saying, popularity kind of helps that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially being in Milwaukee. This a
well, the state actually.
Yeah.
Out of the 50 drunkest counties in the nation, we have 48 of them in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So that just lets you know that we drink here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you
that's
compare
why we
alcohol with your stuff.
That's why it's called the Milwaukee Brewers. They was brewing beer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that plays a part. You know what I mean? So how long you been open?
I opened April 23rd, 2003.
2003.
Yep. I'll be going on 2 years in April.
What type of challenges you faced as far as just cracking the cement, so to speak, of getting it started?
Man, bro. Everything. Like literally everything. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
So that was just horrible. Trying to get plans into the city, trying to get people to call back or approve them or just communicate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Normally. People that have to work, they didn't have to do their job.
Yeah, if they ain't have to work, they ain't have to work.
So like it literally took 3.5 years to open this.
Right.
Getting permits, having to get permits and plans not getting approved and having to resubmit. And then the architect, the company I was working with, the man that owns the company is good, but the person he had assigned to our job just dropped the ball.
Right. Fumbled,
man,
so to speak.
Heavy.
Yeah.
He was just showing favoritism amongst other businesses. That's all. Yeah. You know how it goes.
You know how it go. Can't keep a good man down though. So you say 2023. What was it like the first day when you
walked in here or open?
When you open, like when you just really sat back, like, damn, from cracking the cement to really be like, okay, I'm open for business. What was that feeling like?
The feeling came when that inspection got passed and they granted us temporary occupancy. We don't have full occupancy yet, just because of, once again, like dealing with the city. You got a step that's been out for like 2 years, just having to get that. You know what I'm saying? Just fight through that. But it wasn't the day of opening. It was really just knowing. You know what I'm saying? The road had come to, you know what I'm saying, the end, trying to fight to open. You know what I'm saying? Actually knowing, like, okay, we're gonna open this day.
Right.
You know, I had set to open April 18th, and I was like, no, that was, you know what I'm saying, I was pushing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, we're gonna go a week back. That was real excitement. We even I think I was in Puerto Rico like a couple of weeks before we opened for the shindig that Ladell be throwing and stuff. So I was just already celebrating. I was just already in mode, just waiting on the day to open the doors.
Because you knew it was coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what's happening. It's a nice establishment, man. Let the people know where you at.
432 East Center Street, right on Holden Center, the northwest corner, black building.
Yeah.
Sequoia red, cedar on the outside, you know.
Yeah, Sequoia red, man. That ain't just no regular red. So when you see it, you know what it is. You know what I mean? Come through and support my man, good brother. You know what I mean? So
you got some Sequoia red that it was actually stained, because some people gonna be like, "Man, two different woods," and no, we gonna
right. It's always
stained the color Sequoia red.
Now, I'm just letting people know I damn near passed out in here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my man. It's like we go way back. You know what I mean? I wear plenty hats. So he had me putting some shit. What was that? What is it?
Was it the poly? Was that what it was? What he was polying?
They done to kill me. But that's my man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here doing what I do. And no mask. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clout. I am with that OSHA shit. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and I get lightheaded.
Hey, listen, no mask.
No mask, no
nothing.
nothing.
Here going.
Thugging. You know what I'm saying? But it came together, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening, man. Highly appreciate it. Now, you wasn't always in the business world, the nightlife. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, not at all.
So what was your upbringing like?
I guess average, if you could say that for a young black man growing up in the inner city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I guess you could say average. I went to 220 schools. I went to schools in Mequon from like second grade all the way to my junior year when I got kicked out. My pops had me and my sister test when we was going to Hopkins Street,
mm-hmm.
and we took some tests and they ended up, you know what I'm saying, we ended up being, you know what I'm saying, some of the kids that got bussed out to the suburbs, you know what I'm saying, to get educated. Aside from that, I grew up over off of Titonia Roosevelt. My granddaddy has a barbershop on 27th and Axon. But that's where, you know what I'm saying, my dad and all my uncles would be. So I couldn't really just act up like I wanted to act up over there.
Right.
But, my other grandma stayed on 41st and Lloyd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where.
If you know the city, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, from the O to the Deuce.
Yeah.
You know how I go.
Ain't
no 43rd.
Right.
But
straight up.
That was more so, you know what I'm saying, I was able to run around and be a young man,
let your hair down, so to speak.
Well, yeah, and learn. You seen so much stuff. Like even on 27th and Action, you seen everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it was too much. They was gonna be on my back. My granddaddy, you know what I'm saying, the older men, they was gonna be on my back. Not like my uncles was, you know what I'm saying, on 41st. They was a little bit more lean, you know what I'm saying. And once we get in the corner, ain't nobody paying attention to us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They doing their own thing. So, you jump out here, you jump off the porch early. You know what I'm saying? You get to doing whatever around the neighborhood. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, you pick up a sack, weed, heroin, crack, whatever
the case may be,
and you go get you a bag. That's how I actually learned business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Selling dope, and it's not to be glorified. That's just it is what it is.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about this channel. We'll never glorify it, but it's part of our upbringing. It's part of our history. You know what I'm saying? It's a step to get from, you know what I'm saying, one point to the next. So
yeah. I think it's and as wild as it may sound, neighborhood economics,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, was and I think is something that is very important. You know what I'm saying, to young men.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of structure. You know what I'm saying, growing up in the environment that had neighborhood economics. You know what I'm saying. Now these young men, the hustle ain't in the neighborhood no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying. The hustle is on the road. They shooting to the pops. They doing all that stuff, and that's dangerous. They putting other people's lives in danger and everything. Even though, you know what I'm saying, just dealing drugs is dangerous anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Period, right.
But you learned, you know what I'm saying, you understood product, you understood inventory, you understood it was just so much stuff, marketing, you know what I'm saying? You understood so much stuff, you know what I'm saying, jumping into that business,
lifestyle,
you know what I'm saying? Because it taught you so much. So I'm still dealing in the product here, you know what I'm saying? I still have to deal with customer service here. You know what I'm saying? I just elevated myself as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Different product, different customers, different marketing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But all the things you learn can definitely be incorporated.
It's still applied. You know what I mean?
For sure.
In that area, you know what I'm saying, that 41st, 42nd area, it was like, man, you could wake up with a 500 sack, just to be modest, and that motherfucker gone within, you know what I'm saying, because the area, you know what I mean?
But you saying that, like, I mean, and that was like 10, 12 of us doing that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there was like 10, 12 of us getting off.
It felt like, like on Wall Street, where they be,
that's how it was. We running the cars, all that, flagging them down. You know how it go.
Catch a motherfucker around the corner, come here, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? So it geared us up it was training, you know what I'm saying, to do something different, but still apply the same logic, just in a different way.
Yeah, very much
so. So we learned from it. You know, we got a lot of homeboys that did, but it was too late by the time they did learn, or they no longer here with us.
Yep.
You know what
Very
I'm saying?
true.
So that time, that era, it was vicious, but it was also fun, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you never knew what to expect. You know what I'm saying?
Where we may think we were the first to do a lot of stuff, we probably wasn't, but it felt like we were the first to do a lot of things. I know that they were probably shooting in the 70s and stuff like that, but you know, it became real go hard in the 90s, where, you know what I'm saying, a black man was hopping a black man over all kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever the case may be.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It was cool.
So but our generation is also the generation that influenced a lot of the negativity out here, though, too, at the same time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Where we think we did well, we didn't kind of poison. So.
Yeah, because it was younger cats under us looking at us and quote unquote still on the porch, but they was listening and learning. You know what I'm saying? So a kid that you might overlook, he ain't watching, he ain't paying no attention. When
they saw everything.
Yeah, when he got 14, 12, 13, he jumping off the porch. In his mind, it's his turn. So, you know, we had cats that stole packs. You know what I'm saying? Getting into it with each other, not knowing little dog the one that got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You seen you pop the side and down, and stuff it on the side and throw it in the chip bag.
You know, all things of that nature, man. But you know, it's a good thing, bro, that we came from up under that. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And stand up men, good fathers, you know what I mean, home builders, restaurant owners, and just all around good men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's an everlasting journey though of improvement.
Always
to be better. You
know especially being a black man, bro. It's like people don't understand. It's like, damn, I could do better. Am I doing enough? You know what I'm saying?
In my eyes, you never. In my eyes, you're never gonna do enough, and that's just that's how you should look at yourself. As long as you got another day to breathe, another emotion in your body, you're never doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you got the energy and the breath, you know what I'm saying, you can always do more.
Do
you know what I'm saying? Always do something else.
Yeah. So, but another thing too is like, don't run yourself ragged though. You know, because we older now.
But that would be, I would say running yourself ragged would be really putting in that work and energy for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's what we do. People be people pleasers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just, we gonna say people please. I ain't gonna say ass kiss. You know what I'm saying? We be people pleasers. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, some people get satisfaction of making others smile and helping others. You know what I'm saying? Like I had that bad.
Yeah. You know, when you spread yourself too thin, you leave yourself open for disappointment because you can't make every I got you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody gonna come up short, and even though you accomplished a whole bunch of other shit helping other people, that one time it's like, damn, I wasn't able to get over there to help, or I couldn't keep my word. You know what I'm saying? So don't spread yourself too thin, man. It's all right to say no.
This did that though. This taught me how to, man. This whole journey was wild. Like out of 3.5 years, man. Like when they go, oh, I show you who. I didn't take offense to people who I thought in my mind may have distanced themselves from me. I didn't take offense by it because you can't sit up underneath me all day while I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around me all day while I'm doing this because I'm cussing, I'm fussing, I'm
frustrated.
You know what I'm saying? Frustrated, all kind of stuff. Yeah. So I'm looking at like, damn, people just like kind of got away from me. And it's like, no, you really locked in you know what I'm saying, elevating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? Some people still on the same stuff they was on. I got people who still ain't pulled up on me yet here.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, what I do? You know what I'm saying? But I look at that, like I seen one of my guys. I see how hard he going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first thing he says, how I aspire. And it sound, I love it, but it sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I went and did time. Cat son had free time. You know what I'm saying? All out here. And I couldn't understand, like, dang, man, people should have been on certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like I got a break. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get a break from society to sit back and be like, man, I want to do this, or I want to try to do this,
or just
something
think.
like that. Or think.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. Work on themselves and think. For real.
You know, sometimes motherfuckers get up, bro, and it's just, as soon as they get up, pull themselves together, they mind racing. It's non-stop until they able to get back to the crib.
Down. Yeah. That's like, man, listen, from the time the eyes open in the morning, man, brain racing, and I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? To the time it's time to lay down.
Right. But, you know, sometimes, man, one of my sayings to myself, really, and to anybody that I see that's just, I ain't gonna say going hard, but just, you know what I'm saying, going. Sometimes the best move is to be still, man. You know what I'm saying? Just give yourself a breather, kick back. You know what I mean? Reflect. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
for sure. My Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that'd be my time just to meet. Even though you never off when you're an entrepreneur.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure I put aside some hours
yeah,
to just just relax my brain. Like
yeah.
tonight, like I'm making to skating tonight. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But just sitting around, man, I might just want to go down a YouTube rabbit hole. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And interviews. You know what I'm saying? And stuff that I want to watch that interests me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So, like you said, having that time to, you know what I'm saying, to do you is
Exactly.
important.
So you know how to roller skate?
Yeah, I skate a little bit, man. You know how it was growing up.
Yeah, I ain't fucking around on those. I broke my leg on skates. Ain't never put none back on, boy. Snap my shit in half. Never again.
Oh shit.
It's just the thought of roller skates get my leg hot, bro. Like, you know, that shit was vicious, bro.
I
But
try to do the healthy hobbies now, man. Like
yeah,
I smoke a lot of weed, and then getting into the bar life, like literally, like I went from just social drinking to I drink every day. I don't drink hard every day,
right.
but I drink every day,
right.
damn near 7 days a week. So I try to give myself healthy hobbies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Stuff like that, like just to do.
You think drinking every day gonna catch up with you, or is it just like you drink at a moderate rate to where it's
Well,
not gonna affect
that's day to day, honestly. You know
you?
what I'm saying? Because if we go somewhere, we get to turn it up, you're always going to enjoy yourself. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So you will overindulge. Anytime you get to drinking, you know what I'm saying, and you're just in a good environment, you're going to overindulge.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? But I don't try to drink to the point of drunkenness.
mm-hmm.
I just know to be social. Sometimes I
So
won't even come out the kitchen. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I'm not even cooking. Sometimes I won't even come out the kitchen just because I don't want people to buy me a shot or
right,
I don't want to drink. You know what I'm saying? But
mm-hmm.
people toast you. You know what I'm saying? They proud of you and
Right.
stuff like that. So
Yeah, I'm proud of you, my nigga.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate that.
saying? No bullshit.
A little
Toast to them.
scotch. Yeah.
Little scotch. Oh yeah, this shit smooth, Jack. That shit smooth.
I did it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like just you know what I'm saying, just going, not with a care of and still being able to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I blew through it with all on like, oh, I want this, I want this, you know what I'm saying? All on just
Once.
bullshit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, as opposed to building with it. And then I had nobody that I actually listened to around me, like the people that did say, hey, put it here, put it there. You know what I'm saying? I seen them finesse moves before. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Hesitant.
yeah, very hesitant. Just because I seen you finesse a move before, and you may have been telling me to do the right thing, but because I saw you finesse a move before, I'm like, nigga, you ain't finna finesse me. And you talking
Right.
10, 20 grand, my nigga. You not finna finesse me out of 10 and 20.
Right.
No.
I got a nephew, man, that let's just quote unquote speak, he was up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One day I was on my ice cream bus. You know what I'm saying? I slide down on him. I'm like, come on, man. Come ride with me. I got it. Get your ass on this bus.
Mm-hmm.
So we ride down the block. I ask him, I say, how much money you got? He like, oh, I only got such and such on me. No, nigga. How much money
Right,
you
what you
got?
got?
He tell me the number. I'm like, well, take the summer off. He, oh, I can't, man. I gotta woo for my daughters. All right. Now this is my brother's son.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell him like, hey man, you know my brother's name's still good in these streets, even though he dead and gone. So, you know, whatever you doing, just keep my brother's name clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell him to do this, do that. You should put this here, but it's hard to tell him. It's hard to listen to somebody when you got more money than them. They don't look at the experience or the you're just looking out for me. It's, man, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's ignorance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you know, a lot of cats had to learn the hard way like that because that's why I bring you up, because
Mm-hmm.
it's the you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Once I feel like I've surpassed you financially, that is probably about the dumbest thing you could think. That you win because you have a certain amount of money. That you still can't learn something from somebody.
You can learn something
because
from
you
a
have
bum.
a certain amount of money. So
Exactly.
that's why I say like I'm glad I was able to blow through that because
right.
I'm like, all right, when I get it again, I know what to do with it.
Right.
When I get it again, I know what to do with it. That's why I love that. I ain't one of the people that hate that people got the PPPs.
Right.
I don't care how you got it. You know why? Because how many people wouldn't have had a chance to touch 20
something.
grand?
And it inspired them to touch 20 more.
To touch 20 more. You hear me?
Exactly.
So all you did was just wake up some people. Some people didn't understand, like, man, people never thought about touching 20. So they was able to party, have all the fun, and then be like, now they got to want again.
Yeah,
now they got to hunger. Yeah, I need that.
Hunger, yeah.
I need that.
I wish I would have did that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say scared, but I'm like, boy, that shit ain't finna turn out good. You know what I'm saying?
We still don't know how it's gonna go. It's an unknown right now. You know what I'm saying? That's still fraud. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of people.
And ain't no man. Anytime motherfucker come on with us stuff. For what? Yeah, man. Back in 2020,
all they gonna do is ask, like, man, we need to see this.
Yeah.
Once you can't show them that, you know.
No, man. There's a whole bunch of shit that come with that shit, bro. So you know what I'm saying. That just sparked my entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if he could do it, I could do it. Not even though he could do it, I could do it, but this the way to do it. Like, you know,
it's an alternative route, man.
Yeah, it's alternative me and bro, we bumped heads a lot. You know, so we argued a lot, but we stayed the course. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, shout out Big Joe because he showed me some other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's saying, if I can't take care of myself, how I'm gonna take care of somebody else. If I ain't straight, how I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying? So
you gotta make sure you straight first.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That's how that came about, bro. And it just sparked it, any and everything. Like, bro, if it was a way for me to get some money to where, because I respect structure. I'm cool with all that. I respect chain of command, but I don't like to have no motherfucking quote unquote boss. You know what I'm saying? I like to move freely, bro. So anything.
Boss kings.
Yeah.
So how does a king take order? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So that's just
it came natural. Like I need to be independent. Anything I do, any endeavor. You know what I'm saying? I need some type of independence behind it. Like I don't need, there goes such and such. We got to straighten up. We got to, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and from being in the ghetto too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurs all through that joint.
Nobody, like, it might have been some pack workers, and that's none of my business.
Right.
But I wouldn't work in your pack.
For the most part, bro.
I wouldn't work in your pack.
Yeah, 80, some days say 90%, bro.
Wasn't working pack.
No, independent contractors, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and it wasn't no issue.
No,
ain't no pack working.
Not at all. Another good thing, bro, about our neighborhood, even though, you know, like I always tell people, the politics in my ghetto is different because me and you got a great relationship, but I might not see eye to eye with somebody that you fuck with, vice versa. But that's his cousin, but I fuck with his cousin, but I don't fuck with his brother. So you have to be from over there to really understand the dynamics.
I think that's everywhere, and that's and not to cut you off, where I seen, like, we see the division within. You know what I'm saying? Where you got the hood, but then you got cliques in the hood.
Right.
You see that truth right there. Those troops come out, and where I seen those troops play out so hard was just when shit get bad with the law.
Yeah.
You know who's cool with who favors who, you know what I'm saying? And you realize a lot of bad blood came from behind bitches or money, or, you know what I'm saying? That's what put people at odds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's those things happen too. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those things, and a lot of that shit was childish. Very and it carried on, you know what I'm saying, when motherfuckers got older. So that's where you do see that, but you see it way more, you know what I'm saying, if the feds come. You know what I'm saying, i.e., what's that YSL shit? You know what I'm saying? You could just, everybody knows about that because it was just on TV.
Right.
But you see how it's just like, yeah, everybody might be from here, but you got this clique, that clique, this clique, that clique. But dude is, you know what I'm saying, the commonality between these people, you know what I'm saying? I tell people, it's people who will never call me to kick it, but we in the same ghetto.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this person may call to kick it and everybody else pull up. You get what I'm saying? It's just, it happens like that. It
happens, man. Right. Speaking of that YSL shit, I thought that shit was going to be a mistrial because that shit was like a comedy show, bro.
Well, the thing is, it's just, what are we willing to take? You know what I'm saying? What are we willing to go through? You know what I'm saying? Them cats seen it. And I ain't, not to talk all details about that shit because I really don't know about that shit. But, you know, they thought it was going to go one way.
Yeah.
They thought everybody was going to, you know what I'm saying, how niggas do. And it didn't go like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then when it did, like other cats, like the little slick moves, the immunities and all kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it seemed like sometimes motherfuckers being coached, sometimes motherfuckers weren't. You know what I'm saying? But that's the state. I don't know how the state of Georgia works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the state of Georgia, Fulton County. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how none of that stuff works.
Right.
It's very different.
Right. So, as far as the community, you know what I'm saying, you spoke earlier about, you know, trying to rebuild and, you know what I'm saying, build back up some of the things you may have tore down from, you know, past dealings in the hood. So what are some of the things you doing, some of the things you got in the works, you know what I mean, as far as community?
Okay, well, we had nonprofit, Milwaukee Strong. We've had that since probably about 2016, 17. I kind of really ain't been able to do anything with it until recently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak about it, but it's definitely
You got some shit in the works.
Well, yeah, just because it's like the early stage black restaurants when I'm off and stuff like that.
Right. Now, some of the viewers probably don't understand what you mean by, you know what I'm saying, circulating the dollar, but I do. So can you break that down for them?
Well, circular economics. Some of the best people that practice circular economics are the Jewish people.
All day.
They only spend money with them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they absolutely have to go like a Walmart or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like they literally keep the buck within them. Somebody can come in and do a job for them and not do as good. They will still, before they go outside of their culture or race or whatever, will hire that person again and give them another chance.
Just because they know he's one of mine. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm gonna give the dollar to you. You're gonna give that dollar back to me. The dollar's gonna stay in their community way longer than 30 minutes. Way longer than 30 minutes.
11, 12 days or some shit like that.
Ours, 30 minutes max, it seems like. But I think that's changing now. Those are old numbers. Yeah. It's a lot more, especially in the city of Milwaukee. It's a lot more black entrepreneurs. Yep. Not just that, politicians. Yeah. You know, I love to see that. And it's just not, everybody know I'm not the racist person. But I'm definitely for mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely for mine.
Just because I'm pro-black don't mean I'm anti-white.
Nah, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But the fact is, I'm pro-mine just because, you know what I'm saying? That's going to help me move forward. It's going to help my kids move forward, my friends. You know what I'm saying? That helps us move forward. So just practicing or trying to make sure that you spend a dollar with, you know what I'm saying, somebody of your race. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman, child. Just to make sure that dollar, you know what I'm saying, gets circulated more than just, you know what I'm saying, an hour, 30 minutes or whatever that is. Exactly. We don't do that at all.
Not at all. What do you feel like I've seen on social media a few times where it's like people try to criticize and chastise the black entrepreneur because their prices may be not quote unquote what they used to.
Okay. But, so one thing people can't do, you can't compare Cream City to like an Applebee's. Right. I'm gonna say Applebee's just because everybody know Applebee's. Right. Applebee's is a chain. I don't know how many locations they got. You know what I'm saying? So they're buying food on, you know what I'm saying, on a bulk level. So they getting a nice discount. Mm-hmm. A lot of people around here local, if you don't have a Cisco contract or Gordon's or wherever else, you're going shopping by yourself. Mm-hmm. You going to Sam's, you going to Restaurant Depot, you going to Gordon's. You know what I'm saying? You going places purchasing your own stuff. So that's time, that's money, that's energy. Like people got to understand that. Then you got to, you know what I'm saying, then put your markup on. You got to pay your employees and all that. Like what McDonald's employees out there, what they make like minimum wage and stuff like. People not really getting paid as much as like, you know what I'm saying. So over here, I pay my people. Right. So if I tell you like a 6-piece wing and fry is $9.99.
That ain't bad.
I don't think it is, but some people are like, oh, well, it's $5 over here. I ain't Ralph.
I hate that. Right. Rest in peace to Ralph.
What? Shout out Ralph. I ain't Ralph though. You know what I'm saying? Like they was able to do that. Yeah. I can't do that. And then and it's not Ralph, but some people give poor quality food. Mm-hmm. Everybody done had some of them chicken tenders that's been breaded already, and somebody just re-drop them. Like, no, we actually got chicken breast. We cut seeds, and you know what I'm saying, do all that. And then fresh, you know what I'm saying? Everything is made to order. Nothing sitting back there, ain't nothing processed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We ain't
just quality.
Yeah, it's quality.
That's what's happening.
So that's why people get charged.
It'd be like you'll complain about X, Y, and Z when it comes to a black person, but you're gonna give Buddy a tip. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna yes sir, no sir, the white man. You know what I mean? Like
that's a conditioner. That's a conditioner. And it's I don't fault. I do and I don't fault us for it because it's just conditioned. They gonna act how their parents acted, and I mean that. Mm-hmm. Your parents was
say it.
I want to use the proper word, man.
No, nope. Say what came to your mind.
Shucking the job. Shucking the job, and definitely came to my mind, but it's an old term. Right. So I wanted to use something more updated. But
cooning.
Yeah, I kind of didn't want to say that, but yeah, that
is what it is. It is what it is.
So you got some people that do that. I don't care to do that. Some people care They want to be able to sit at those tables because they do see people with that bag. You know what I'm saying? There's people over there. I mean, who don't look at Jeff Bezos and be like, man, I want Jeff Bezos money. I want Elon Musk money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using them as, you know what I'm saying? But people looking over there because, or at the other side, because those people been had the ends. They've been had the contracts. They've been had this and that.
But ins and outs on all that type of shit. But at the same
time, and not all the time, we got to understand that how much of our intellectual property was actually stolen from us.
Where you want to start?
Because we couldn't, you know what I'm saying, claim it or get a patent or whatever it is.
You know, I want to take this time out to thank you for some shit you did for me back in the day, man. You know what I mean? So it was nighttime, and something had transpired with another one of the guys earlier that day.
Man,
I had nothing to do with it, but I'm from that area. So me and Vegas, shout out to Vegas, we in front of my house. And if you know 42nd, it's like a big ass. I stay in the house like off the alley. It's a big ass bush right there. So me and bro, we in the front of the house. We just chopping it up. Car ride by, whatever. Same car ride by again, whatever. This our hood, ain't you know what I mean? So like 2 minutes after that, you hear. We look at each other. Hey, you heard that? Before Vegas could say yeah, they let off. He go that way, I go this way. Now I run through a gangway. And in the process of me running through this gangway, I rolled my ankle. So I live on 42nd, run through the gangway, I come out on 41st. Lo and behold, who do I see? This man right here. He said, Big Mac, that was y'all? Yeah. You hit? Because I'm limping. I'm like, no, but I'm hurt. This man grabbed what he grabbed, handed me one, and literally walked me back around to my house. I'm one of the biggest cats in my ghetto. He's one of the smallest cats in the ghetto.
Yes.
And I had to lean on this man with it in my hand, his in his hand. And he made sure I made it back to the crib safely. Didn't know what happened, didn't care what happened. It's just the love and the camaraderie that, you know what I mean, we have and had and still gonna have.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You pretty much saved my life that day, bro, that night. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no telling what could have happened. You know what I mean? If they would have spun the block that third time. You know what I mean?
Oh, they didn't leave the area. Y'all, you made it to the crib. They didn't leave the area.
No, I know.
Oh, they tried.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
They tried.
You know what I mean? So
they got what they got coming.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it just goes to show you, man, all heroes don't wear capes. And if you got love for a motherfucker, ain't no telling what type of extent you'll go to.
Oh, for sure.
Because I don't know what you was doing outside that night. Probably just getting some air, whatever the case may be. But when it was time to, you know what I'm saying, turn it on, bro, turned it on for me, bro. And I appreciate that.